let's go after the main navigation menu here, of course, the list of bulleted navigation items that we have here. And of course, we recall, because it wasn't really that long ago, that these guys have been set up inside an HTML5 nav element as an unordered list, or a bulleted list, of course. So let's get to work here inside our external style sheet. So go ahead and head back to styles.css. And then underneath my redefined header, I'm going to go and insert nav. So nav, and then the curly brackets there. And then let's see, I'm going to go and set his background color right off the bat. We want to use that solid black background color. So I'm going to go background :space and then RGB. And we'll go 0, 0, 0 for the solid black background color. And as we've done a number of times already, I want to center align the text inside the main navigation menu. So I'm going to go text-align and then :space and then center, something like this. And let's see. I also want to put some space beneath the main navigation menu. So that's going to be margin-bottom. So space on the outside edge of the main navigation menu, I should say. And I'm going to use 10 pixels, like so. And let's see, I'm also going to throw some padding onto this guy. So once again, this is the spacing on the inside of the main navigation menu. And I'm going to go top-bottom. I'm going to use a 10 pixel value. And then left-right, I'll use a 5 pixel value, like so. Perfect, good stuff. Once again, if you want, you can go and save up your work and head back and refresh your browser. We wind up getting something like this. So there's all the text center aligned, but these guys are still bulleted items there. If I go and select them, we can see the bullets in there. So we still have a little bit more work to go here. We've got the first of the 3 CSS rules created for us, though. All right, now for the next guy. If you'll recall here, nav li. So a list item that's inside a nav element. Now, the skill testing question that I have for you, we've done this twice already. How do I convert a vertical bulleted list into a horizontal menu? Do you remember the CSS property that we used earlier? If you're thinking display inline, you are absolutely correct. There we go. And I'm also going to throw in some spacing there, margin-left, and I will use a value of 10 pixels for that. And if I save and refresh, this is what we wind up with, something like that. I'm not entirely happy with this formatting, but I think it should be okay for now. I don't like all this extra space that we're getting over there, so we're going to have to compensate for that. We'll look after that in just a little while, but the overall menu is looking really good. Note, though, that the menu is now breaking onto 3 lines. So once again, we really don't know exactly what the resolution is going to be, so we have to be comfortable with how things are shaping up here inside the wireframe layout. All right, now back over to the external style sheet. One more guy to go. This is going to be the anchors, the hyperlinks inside the list items. So nav li a. And then we have, of course, our curly brackets. And all I want to do with these guys, once again, is I just want to change their color. RGB, and then curvy brackets or regular brackets. And I'm going to go 255, 255, 255, like so. Don't forget your closing semicolon on the end. Go ahead and save up your work and refresh, and there we go. We get something like this. That main navigation menu really came together pretty quickly. Again, I'm not entirely happy with it. I've got to figure out this gap of space here on the left-hand side. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't like that. We'll have to go back at some point and adjust that. But beyond that, everything's looking really good here, which is nice. And this time I'm going to remember to remind you that all the way down at the bottom, of course, we just automatically formatted the navigation menu down inside the footer area as well. So the 3 rules that we've created in this exercise get applied not only at the top of the layout inside the main navigation menu, but also down at the bottom inside the footer area of our layout as well. So there we go. There's the navigation menus looked after.